From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The AL West matchup on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Seattle Mariners.
I lean on my team and all of my people, they got the answers. How does it count? Tell them my haters to turn the fan on. Stand on the fakers, cause they accounts. I say what I mean, I know they can't stand them. Who want the smoke? Who want the smoke? Whoever want to start a line, and we can go. They love the power and respect. We got them both. I tell them we can start a fight. Who want to show? Let's fireworks go. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth when I step into the
first pitch coming your way next.
Yeah, I'm really on the grind. 247-365.
And taking the ball for Seattle, Logan Gilbert. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Wyatt Langford leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The 1-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Batting second, shortstop.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get 1 pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Corey Seager in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Gilbert, a former All-Star, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. The 1-1.
Ball. No, that's in.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Corey Seager leaves the yard. Home run number 5 on the season, and the Rangers take the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. In the air out towards right center. Canzone on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery though after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Ball.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Rangers strike first on the solo job. It's now 1-0. This is AL West action on MLB The Show.
I'm a legend, they gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They can't overlook the way we made it happen, so I'm born out of legend.
We go to the bottom of the first, and starting in this one, Jacob DeGromm. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Ball, that's too high.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2.
Ball.
Now one
Ball.
missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Ripped into right field, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
The 2025 Home Run Derby champion is now up. Cal Raleigh actually broke Ken Griffey Jr.'s home run record with Seattle.
Yeah, that's unreal. I mean, you think Ken Griffey Jr., you think Seattle Mariners. He also broke Mickey Mantle's record for most home runs in a season by a switch hitter. That record had been around since 1961, and he dumped all over it.
That one fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Carter on the move, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Josh Naylor. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Curve in the dirt. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. in there. Got him looking for the K. And that is a big first out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And now, Dominic Canzone. Canzone in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two on, one out. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Popped up. Infield fly called
Infield
there.
fly. The batter is out.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
2 outs, runners at first and second. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And fouled off. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back in Seattle, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Josh Jung stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Evan Carter.
Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. And first offering is fouled off. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly. Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
That's
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Josh Smith.
2 down, bases empty. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith. Just missed. And the 1-0. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Brandon Donovan.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So now here's the DH, Rob Refsnyder. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners.
Ball.
The 1-0.
He's been
Inside.
raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Upstairs. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Man at first, 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Struck him out looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 aboard with 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Cole Young.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
On the ground, could be 2. Seager tossed to second, on to first, double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back at T-Mobile Park, top half of the 3rd inning, Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers. That
Ball
just
too high.
misses. Ball one.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. On the ground
That's
to
a
the
foul
left.
ball.
And that's just foul.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That
Ball
one
three.
almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Joc Pederson.
Ball.
The 1-0. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Wyatt Langford.
So digging in, Wyatt Langford struck out looking in his first at bat. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Fooled on that pitch. Got a little anxious.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And the Rangers set down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, JP Crawford.
JP Crawford.
Hurt.
Oh, 1 down. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Mariners, first baseman, Josh Naylor.
And now it's Josh Naylor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. ripped, but it curls foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. That missed by a lot. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Mariners go down quietly there. They're down 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Corey Seager.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Up next for the Rangers, Brandon Nimmo. Flied to right his first time.
Hike.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
This one smoked on its way out of here. That one felt good. His 4th home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
One down. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. Foul ball.
No, outside.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball 2.
Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Jung. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Inside.
Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Gilbert with the strikeout. Texas extends the lead with the solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom four, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. Fought off foul. Canzone measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Out towards right center field. Carter on his way over. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And he can't come up with it. Flips it, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the third baseman, Brandon Donovan. Struck out swinging his first time. And ball one. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's through there for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Started after it, appeal to third, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Swings through it for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. success, the sage what I say.
Ball.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rangers, second baseman Josh Smith.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Hee-haw! No.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 1-2 to the right side, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Rangers,
Now it's Jansen to
Danny
hit.
Jansen.
He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Ball.
Ball to strike. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here is Joc Pederson. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one finds the corner. Strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That's a ball.
Two outs and one in scoring position.
No,
really
that's a
good
ball.
take, especially with two strikes.
That one just misses.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Stays alive. Smith stands at second with 2 gone. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. He goes down looking. Rangers lead 1. They're up 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. In now is the Mariners DH, Rob Refsnyder.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Ball 2.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Fastball is outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Struck out looking his first time. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Jacob Latz, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Baumler also getting ready. And the 1-0.
No.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo on the move. 2 down.
Up next for the Mariners, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Cole Young. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air, center field, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Rangers 2 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
En este género yo fui un Hadouken, ey, y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero yo soy Coco, usted de Viking. Busca el T tirándome un breaking.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
Wyatt Langford.
In the air to left center. Rodriguez on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's Seager to the plate now. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Foul ball there. The 0-1.
Ball one.
Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Yasver Zulueta, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Ferrer, the power lefty, up as well. And a 1-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Rodriguez has a beat on it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one.
Ha!
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball outside.
Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Logan Gilbert out of the game, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for the
Yasver
Mariners,
Zulueta
number
gets handed the rock
61,
out of the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Now it's going to be Jake Burger.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Drive. Ball.
Nimmo at second with 2 down. In there. And so now 1 and 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double as a run scores on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Josh Jung stepping in for the Rangers.
No.
Runner at second, 2 down. Hard liner. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. He boots it. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Comes through with the RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Hee-haw!
Now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Gone. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yasver Zulueta departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Jose A.
Mariners,
Ferrer will
number
take over
45.
here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Smith. 1 for 2.
Ball.
On the ground to third. Toss to Naylor. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 6 and the Mariners nothing. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, JP Crawford. Moving in the bullpen, Jacob Latz getting loose out there. And the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Mariners catcher Cal.
So up next, Cal Raleigh. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mariners, first baseman
Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. The Rangers up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Carter settles under this one, and that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a...
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Ball.
Yes, I was medium stitious. We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Joc Pederson.
And now Joc Pederson.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Ball.
Jansen on at first, nobody out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Popped up. Donovan under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder Wyatt Langford.
Back to the top of the order now. Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Up next for the Rangers, short.
Here's Corey Seager. He's already homered in this game.
He rides. No,
good fastball
inside.
there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. Line drive. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder Brandon Nimmo.
So next to hit for Texas, Brandon Nimmo.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. Rangers leave a pair, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jacob Latz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Stepping in, Dominic Canzone.
Right fielder, Dominic Canzone.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
The 1-0.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Smith gets under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Mariners, center fielder, Julio.
Next to hit, Julio Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all.
Ball.
The M's with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 2.
Latz in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2017. That clips the corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that drops in for a strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And gone. A solo shot. And they've got their first run. It's 6-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Down the third baseman, Brandon Donovan.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. Line drive, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Mariners.
Digging in, Rob Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder.
Ha!
Oh, 1 now. There's a strike. Donovan stands at first with one out. And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to meet the odds. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. that one fouled off. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run dinger. It's their second home run of the inning, and they close the gap. It's 6-4. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
New arm out of the bullpen, Cole Winn.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the second baseman, Cole Young. This one popped up. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mariners, the shortstop, JP Crawford.
Back to the top of the order, JP Crawford, the next to hit, 1 for 3. That one the other way. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Cal Raleigh digs in now.
Ball.
Tying run at the plate. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Their 3rd home run of the inning.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog.
Power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for. Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they've rallied from 6 back. It's 7-6.
What a comeback. Now they have the lead and all the momentum. 6, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cole Winn is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Jacob Junis.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dominic Canzone.
Hurt one.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Line to left.
That's foul.
And foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Up the middle. Gloves it on the dive to first. What a play. Inning over.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Edward Bizzardo. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Jake Berger.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Evan Carter getting ready to hit. Double play ball to second. To Crawford for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first. But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Oh,
No.
He doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The Mariners trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and that's ball 3. Danny Jansen in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. And he walked
Ball
him.
4, first
And the
base.
go-ahead run is on
Next
base.
for the Rangers,
Well, that's a pretty
catcher,
significant
Danny
two-out walk
Jansen.
as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
Danny Jansen to hit here. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
This
Ball,
is again
no.
5 in a row.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Two on, 2 outs. Now there's a bullet down the line. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 runs in. Around third. The relay. And he's out.
On the tag, you're
Knocked
out.
down, and that ends the inning. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied 7-7. Ezekiel Duran now in the game as he takes
Now
over
playing
third.
base, number 20, Ezekiel
Leading
Duran.
off, Julio Rodriguez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Brandon Donovan up next for the Mariners. Move to second. Rodriguez back in on a dive.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
That's a strike.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rob Refsnyder now at the plate.
Ball, no.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Pickoff throw. Rodriguez back on a dive. The 1-0.
No, inside.
Man at second.
Yeah.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two down. strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Luke Raley, the next to hit. Going on.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's fouled off. Not close with that one. Ball 1. On a line. And that is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in Seattle, well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Ball off the plate.
Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they rule this one.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Substitution now at first base. Here's the pinch runner for Texas, Cody Freeman. Wyatt Langford will hit next. Right through there for a strike. Now 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Seager in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Oh, 0-2 now. On the ground right side. 4, 6, three. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Robert Garcia. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. 0 for 3 in this one. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Chris Martin, the closer, is getting loose. The 0-1. Ball 1 there. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's the 0-2.
That's a really good take.
This one in the air, right field. Dives and makes the catch. What a play.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the ninth inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
And up next for Seattle, JP Crawford. That one ripped, but foul. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. On the ground to the left, and it's just foul. That was close. 1-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Raleigh stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Yep.
In the air, right field. Nimmo on the move. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And this remains a 7-all tie. We're back and a new arm on the mound as we start extras. Cooper Criswell. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. Just
that's a ball.
missed. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going, gone. another homer. His second home run of the game, and they've rallied from 6 back. It's 9-7.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. That not only changes the scoreboard, but potentially the trajectory of the entire game. Always possible to impact the outcome with just a few swings, and that's what he's doing.
Next to hit, Jake Berger.
No, outside.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Here are the top half of the 10th. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. Criswell, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Strike 2. This to third. To first. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Here's the third baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one.
Ball.
Just missed. 2 runs across in the inning here in extra innings.
High.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Let me talk to you. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay top to you. Say some you up on me distractions. Connected.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
No.
Duran, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in.
Up next for the Rangers, second baseman Josh Smith.
Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-0.
He's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Just
down low.
missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And ball
That's
4
down, ball
to a
4.
board.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Danny Jansen.
First and second, 2 outs. Danny Jansen digs in now.
was 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
The 1-1. Bounce to the left side. Donovan. Tosses across to first. They limit the damage here. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Rangers 9 and the M7. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Chris Martin.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Stepping in, Josh Naylor.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That's to third, down the line, and it's foul. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2.
Ball.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one lifted to left. Langford drifts towards it. Brings it in. 1 away.
Up next for the Mariners, right fielder, Dominic.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Dominic Canzone. Canzone wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The tying run at the plate. In the air to left center. Carter should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mariners, center fielder, Julio.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Fouled off down the right side. Man on second, 2 down. They're down to their final strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Jansen fields, fires to first.
You're out.
In-time ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Made peace with it, then I couldn't change. It took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sit your $5 down for it, make change.